us now look at this worked example in order to understand how to input data in C++ programming using the so-called input stream Cin. And then we shall look at the output stream that is called cout. So again, we have a worked example in front of us. So let us analyze this program in order to understand how this particular command works in C++. As said earlier, these are standard libraries which are necessary for your program in order for the code that you are going to write to be compiled and executed successfully. So your program starts at the beginning of line number 4, where you have the header of the function, that is main, and this function starts at number 5 ending at number 14. Now in this particular case, you can see the declaration of variables x, y, and z. As we said earlier, the memory of the computer is full of free spaces. These spaces are free before you start your booking. Now, these free spaces are waiting for you to reserve and take some of them so that they can be used in your program. So when you say int x, int y, int z, it means you have booked 3 spaces which are called, you have called x, y, and z, and these are reserved. These are already reserved. So nobody can occupy these particular spaces, but these others remain free. In this regard now, you have already reserved 3 variables, but in the former program, you find that x, that is room x, was assigned value 4 through this symbol, assignment, the equal sign. Now, instead of doing that, we are using the input stream called Cn followed by these particular symbols, and x is mentioned there. That means the computer will give you the opportunity to enter data into room x through the keyboard. So now if you type 40, then what is going to happen inside the computer, it means at room x, 40 will be written, at variable y and variable z, nothing will be there. They will just remain reserved, and this will remain reserved, while here it will be free space. So equal, when you say Cin y, it means if you type, let's say 60, then what's going to happen in the computer memory, you will find that variable x, variable y, this will be 40, this will be 60, and you will find that variable z will be reserved until when you come to line 11, where z equals to x plus y. Now, execution of this particular line will result into the following. You find that 60 and 40, 60 in y and 40 in x will be added, and the result, which is 100, will be inputted into z, and that will culminate or will bring your program to an end. Now when you see cout z means show me and send to the screen what is in variable z. So the value 100 will be reflected in the screen, because it will be coming from variable z. There is something that I want you to note here. Mind you, when 40 and 60 were added, they still remained in X and Y. They were not deleted. So you find this is where you find the values which were in variable X and value in variable Y. They don't disappear when addition is done. So that is as far as program number 1.2 is concerned. And this is how the computer behaves when this program is running. For that matter, we have already seen the effect of cin and cout. So cin is used to put data in variables instead of assignment. But cin is flexible because it uses the keyboard. It allows you to use the keyboard to enter data in the declared variables, while assignment sends the data into variables without allowing you to enter them in the keyboard. So assignment is much more rigid, while using the input string cin is more flexible because you can enter any data which you want in that variable, while assignment is that the data will be entered as it appears in the program. So that is as far as program number 1.2 is concerned. That is variable declaration, data inputting using cin, and data outputting using cout. Thank you for now.